Listen up, everyone. If you're playing NBA 26 with your Cronus Zen like I am, you need to be using our brand new Panda Auto Green version 3.7 script. With this script, all you have to do with our brand new Panda Tempo right over here, the Tempo version 3.7 now, you guys can see, all you do is shoot with square, okay? Every time you shoot with square, you're going to get Tempo greens, guys, all right? You don't even have to time your shots all that well. Long as you're using the tempo manipulation in the script, all your shots will indeed go in. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to set it up. It doesn't matter if you're going to be using your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox controller, because in today's video, I'm going to break down both of them. So make sure you guys go ahead and get access to the script. To do that, I'll show you how to download it, but that's going to be the first link in the description and in the pinned comments. But let's get started with the full setup. Here's how to download the best Basketball 26 auto green script onto your Cronus Zen. To go ahead and get access to this, click on the first link in the pinned comments and or in the description. It's going to bring you guys over onto the Lethal Panda Basketball School community. Once you guys are here, make sure you guys go ahead and join our membership. Again, we have over 1,000 active members. But once you do join, all you guys want to do is click on the Classrooms tab. And this thing right over here, the Panda Auto Green, will be unlocked. So here's what that looks like. So if I go on my main page, click on the Classrooms to download the script, it'll be right here, okay? Make sure you do this from your laptop or your PC. So all you're going to do is right click on this. As soon as you do, you'll see the Panda Auto Green v3.7. That's our updated one. So all you're going to do is right click. And all we need to do is go ahead and hit on download, right? As soon as you do, if I go ahead and get rid of this on the right-hand side, you guys can see it says Panda Green version 3.7. Make sure you're using the Chrome browser. That's the best way to download scripts. Once you got that done, go ahead and open up your Zen Studios. And now this is where you go ahead and plug in your Zen, right? So here's how you will plug it in, right? You guys can see only plug it in on the right-hand side when you guys are adding scripts, okay? So you can see plugged in on the right-hand side. And then now all you want to do is go to compiler. Next, press file on the left-hand side. Go ahead and press open. Go into your downloads and you see the Panda Green version 3.7. Right click on it and go ahead and press open, all right? And make sure now all this updated script has our brand new human logic, so your account stays safe, all right? So once you got that, go over to the Programmers tab, and here's how easy it is to add the script. All you have to do is on the left-hand side, press the 6 little lines. You see, it says GPC scripts, right? And look at this, bang, now we got the Panda Green 3.7 up here. All you have to do to add it now is just right-click and drag and drop into the open slot. So you can see my first open slot was the second one, so that's how easy it is. If you wanted to delete things, all you do is just right-click and drag it to the trash bin, right? Let's say I want to delete this one, put it in the trash bin. To add something new, drop it in, and then make sure you press this play button to save, aka program. That's literally how easy it is to add the script. Next, we're going to use our Xbox and the PS5 controller, show you guys how to adjust everything, right? So once it saves, to turn on the script, all you do is press the right side big blue button, and that's how easy it is. Alrighty, Panda Gang, you can see I got my Xbox controller, and again, I'm playing on my PC. That's why it's wireless. Make sure your controller is wired to your Zen, alright? Next thing, all I'm going to do is press the right side big blue button and go ahead and activate the script, right? Once it's active, you want to enter the menu, and to do that, it tells you right on the script, right? All you want to do is hold your LT button right here. So LT, and then press the 3 little lines button right up here. Okay, so hold LT, then press the 3 little lines button. Once you do, you can see you're inside of the script. You're going to be greeted with the first setting, which is auto dribbles, all right? Now, if you wanted to turn things on or off in the script, it's simple. Just literally press up on the D-pad, okay? Up or down on the D-pad to turn things on or off. And if you want to scroll through all the rest of the settings, it's just left or right on the D-pad, right? First thing I want you guys to do is make sure you turn on the tempo, okay? This is the most consistent way to shoot. This is literally the only thing I use inside of the script, okay? So you want to make sure you turn it on, okay? And then if you press right on the D-pad, you got your millisecond values that you can adjust, right? So all the Panda Tempo does is it uses your square button, or X for Xbox controller, to give you tempo greens. You still time your shots a little bit, but long as you're close, you're going to get tempo greens every single time. And make sure you turn that on, all right? Now, how do you adjust these values, right? So let's say you just go ahead and press B, you're shooting in game, and you keep getting lates, right? All you want to do is press LT, 3 little lines, and if you get lates in game, you come in here and press down on the D-pad, decrease the value, okay? Then you go back, take a couple more shots. I recommend 5 or 10, right? Let's say now you're getting a little bit early, right? So you hold LT, press the 3 little lines, and you increase the tempo millisecond, right? That's how easy it is to adjust, right? Then you can use left to right, scroll through all the different the settings like the panda no dip shot. All that does, you hold your LT, shoot with X right here, and you guys are going to get no dip shots, okay? Meter dunk, panda defense, all the good stuff. Again, I'm not a big fan of using the auto green. This is where you use your right stick to shoot, and you can green shots. Again, it's not the most consistent way, so I do not use it, guys, all right? All I use is the panda tempo. You guys can try out rest of the other things. Now, I do want to mention, when you have the panda tempo on, your square button when you're playing defense or anything inside of the game will not work, okay? You have to either use your left stick, so you press your left stick in, or your right stick in, and you guys can change that using up or down here, okay? I recommend just leave it on your left stick, and you press this button if you want to steal on defense, okay? And once you're done adjusting, just go ahead and press B, and you're ready to rock and roll. It's that easy. Here's how to do the PlayStation 5 button spam bypass, so you can use scripts with your Cronus Zen on the PlayStation 5. First thing you need to do is go into your settings, scroll all the way down until you're at the accessories. Go ahead and press X on this. And again, this is how you want your Zen plugged in, right? Your controller wired to the left-hand side. The top end of this cable is going straight into my PS5, right? The other end of this red wire into the front or the back doesn't matter. But once that's done, go to controller in general here. Make sure your communication method is on use USB cable. Then go up to general, hover over turn off accessories. Next, pick up your Zen. Press the right side big blue button. Make sure it just says Zen on here, okay? Make sure it just says Zen, just like mine. Once it does, all we want to do is pick up your controller one more time. Hold down right on the D-pad right here. This right on the D-pad the whole time. Flip over the Zen, and there's a little blue button on the back, right? Quick press this one time. And again, keep this right on the D-pad held. And again, just do a quick press here. Just one little press. There we go. You can see it'll disconnect the controller. And then again, keep right on the D-pad held the whole time. And look, it does that button spam thing, right? You guys can see it on my screen. Once it does, now you're good to use your controller and turn on your script. That's how simple it is. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we are over on our PlayStation 5, and make sure you guys have went ahead and done the PS5 button spam bypass before you guys ever turn on the script if you're playing on the PS5, right? Once you guys are on the script, to go ahead and enter, all you need to do is press L2 and options up here. So again, hold L2, go ahead and press options. Once you guys do, we can see we are inside of the script, right? Now, to turn things on or off in the script, all we want to do is press up or down on the D-pad. It really is that simple, okay? Now, scroll through the script. You're either going to press left and or right on the D-pad, right? First thing I want you to do is make sure you guys go ahead where it says Tempo V3.7 here. Go ahead and turn this on, all right? Once you do, just go ahead and press circle and go into your court and make sure it's in online timing. And then just take a bunch of shots with square. Because of our tempo now, you're going to be able to green more your shots by timing them just a little bit, okay? You still got to time it a little bit with square, but long as you guys are kind of close to the green window, you guys are going to get the tempo greens every single time, okay? Now, if you did have to adjust the values, here's how you do it. To enter the script one more time, L2, options, all right? And then you're going to press right on the D-pad, and you're going to see the panda tempo millisecond, right? We can see right now it's at 15. If you guys are in game and you're shooting and you keep getting late, that means you got to go ahead and decrease the value. So press down on the D-pad. If you guys are in game and you keep getting earlies, that means you need to increase the millisecond value. So press up on the D-pad and increase it. Personally, for me, I leave my value anywhere between 10 and 15 milliseconds. And why is it a range? Because it depends on how my internet's acting that day, okay? So there's usually going to be a range for most people, and it's between 10 and 15, okay? So that's literally all I turn on. I just turn on the panda tempo. I don't turn on anything else. If you guys wanted to use any of the other features, you guys can. Just don't use the auto green. It's just not as consistent anymore, guys. Everything else does work, like the no dip shot. You just hold L2, press your square button to shoot after, and you're literally going to get catch and shoot greens every single time. Meter dunks if you want it. Defense, if you have this on, you just hold L2, and it'll kind of keep you in front of the, your opponent. That's useful. Again, I'm not a big fan of it. Auto quick stop, auto dribbles. If you have this on, all you do is hold your D-pads and it'll go ahead and perform different dribble moves, all right? And one more thing, when you have the panda tempo on, before I forget, right here, the tempo V3.7, you can see right here where it says square/X remap. Now, when you're in game, your square button now is going to be remapped to your left stick. So you have to press L3 right here, okay? So if you want to steal or, just press square in the game, you're going to have to press L3, Okay, so remember that. Once you're done adjusting everything, just go ahead and press circle, and then you guys can start enjoying and start greening more shots.